Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all know who this is. This your boy, Rod Thomas Jr., and this is the real news behind the news. Oh, yeah, today is Monday, October 27th, 2025. And can I want y'all to listen to the audacity of what your president here in the United States is saying. Now, he was asked in a meeting, y'all know we finna go to war with Venezuela, right? If y'all don't know that, you must have been living under a rock. But your president, he was asked a question. If you putting all these warships, because think about it, we got almost 15 warships and almost 4,000 troops off the coast of Venezuela. Donald Trump has been blowing up boats with fishermen and other people on them under the guise that they were trafficking drugs from the coast of Venezuela to America. Let me show y'all some game. Now I know y'all done seen the boats that he done blew up. He done blew up about 7 boats. Now these boats, there's nowhere in the world these boats can make it from the coast of Venezuela to the United States transporting drugs. Guess what, y'all? It would take those boats 20 refueling stops in the Gulf of Mexico to make it from Venezuela to y'all excuse me, I haven't shaved in a while. I'm trying to go for a new look. But it would take those boats 20 refueling sessions in the Gulf of Mexico to make it. These are fishermen, y'all. But again, when they asked him, shouldn't you go to Congress? If you declaring war on these drug dealers or whatever, shouldn't you go to Congress? And listen to Donald Trump's response, y'all. Listen to his response. Watch this.
You are declaring war against these cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of that process. Why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay? Yeah.
Now, I'm going to play it one more time. But y'all hear the callousness, the willingness to commit, to take these people's lives without no proof. What he is doing is illegal because even if these people are trying to get a boat from Venezuela to America to bring some drugs in, these people have the right to due process. You got 15 warships off the coast of Venezuela. Why aren't you stopping these boats, commandeering them, and apprehending the so-called drug dealers? No, y'all. We are about to go. I give it to about Thursday of this week. We will literally be trying to overthrow. This is what it is, man. It ain't got nothing to do with drugs because Colombia, Peru, and Bolivia, they bring more drugs into the United States, and guess what? They don't go through the Gulf of Mexico. A lot of your drugs are coming here. The cartels are so sophisticated now, y'all. They got submarines. They got people who transport drugs as mules through the United States border. And if you want to take anybody's life, you need to take the life of everybody in the CIA because your CIA controls the drug trade in America. Going back to the point, I remember when they had the crack epidemic, the cocaine and the crack epidemic. It was your CIA who was bringing all that that cocaine into here, and they funded research. Y'all do the research on this. Your government funded research on how they can make cocaine cheaper so they can put it in the black communities and destabilize a lot of political organizations that were... How you doing, Miss Mel? Right. You have a blessed day now? You too, thank you. Your government was literally funding research, how they can make it. And there's one scientist at UCLA say, all you got to do is heat the cocaine up, put baking soda in it so the cocaine can come back. This is for those of us who know how to cook that shit. But this is what really happened. Your CIA is the biggest drug dealers on the planet because they are allowing you. Let me ask you a question. You think the United States that can put warships, and put an embargo on other countries, meaning that these countries can't get medicine, food, or whatever into their country because we got warships along the coast. You think we can't stop drugs from coming into America? No, drugs is a part of America because America is the biggest consumer of drugs. And your CIA know this. But back to Trump. This man is telling you that we're going to kill them. Excuse my language, Facebook, please don't block me. I'm just recording what your president say. He said, they say, shouldn't you have to get approval from Congress, from the United States Congress, to be doing what you're doing? And again, this is what he says. Hold on, this is what he says.
You are declaring war against these cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of that process. Why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay? Yeah.
This is your president,
You are declaring
Donald J. Trump. He liked to talk about Obama, Biden, and all those before him, but so far this boy had killed almost 20-some people who were literally fishermen, who were literally traveling, doing what they normally do every day. And he's using this, the guise of them selling drugs, to get you all hyper and upset about drugs coming into our country. Ask a question. All the drugs in America, there's 300 million people in America. We're going to say maybe, just say 75 million people in America are addicted to drugs. What the fuck do you think those eight boats that he blew up, how much drugs do you think? That shit, the drugs that them boats that he bought in, that he bombed, if they did have drugs, nigga, that would only supply Shreveport. Because we got a lot of drugs in Shreveport. But this is a man who's saying that he's the president of peace, but he's all about war. Prepare yourself for war with Venezuela, y'all. Y'all be blessed.